I think I have seen you somewhere. I think I have watched one of your videos. Do you run a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's have a quick introduction part. First of all, I would like to know about you something.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, thank you very much for giving me this chance to talk with you. My name is Shravan Madesya and I am talking to you from Gorakhpur City, UP. And as far as my education is concerned, currently I am pursuing a master degree and I am in final year. Apart from these, I'm TEFL and TESOL certified. If we talk about my hobbies, I love to read books, listening music, watching podcasts in my free time. So yeah, that's all about me in short.
Okay, that's great. That's really nice to hear about you, I would say. And so I'm Minakshi and I'm from Uttarakhand. I'm a homemaker as well as I'm running a YouTube channel and I'm pursuing my master's degree in English literature. Okay, so this is my final year and talking about my hobbies. So my hobbies tend to change all the time. Exactly, I love to spend my leisure time with my son and apart from this, nowadays I am into making some arts. So I'm loving it. That is called a traditional art of Uttarakhand. Okay, so this is something about me.
Yeah. Okay. Very good
Yeah.
to know about that. Okay, so what is this all traditional art which you make in your free time?
Okay, so you must have heard, I don't know about it, you have heard or not. So this is called Appan of Uttarakhand. Okay, so we make some white painted art on any red color.
Hmm.
Basically, we do some red colors on
Okay.
some shaped, like wooden shaped or some doorsteps, and then
Hmm.
we make arts with white paint with the help of brush or any tool. So I do that. Yeah, first
Yeah.
time actually I tried it because I was just looking for it to decorating for on my walls
Hmm.
of living room,
Hmm.
and I was searching for it online, and I found so many websites where people are selling these arts. Okay,
Hmm.
then nowadays we have YouTube and we have a lot of videos. So I searched it that not for making purpose. I just wanted to see the video how these arts are being like made by someone. Okay, I just saw the video and I thought that okay, let's give a shot to it. And I just check that my interest, I check actually my talent, I would say,
Hmm.
and I made few arts. I took some plates, extra plates from my kitchen, and I just painted those plates and tried to make some arts with white paint, and it turned out to be so beautiful. Then I just keep trying it, and I'm getting so much interested to it. Yeah.
Oh. Is it
You can
related to
search
art
it.
and
Yes, art and
oh.
craft, you can say. You can search it on Google and just
Mhm.
see that Uttarakhand Appan Arts, and then you will definitely get to know something about it.
Yeah. So do you sell it also?
I'm not thinking about to sell it because for selling, if you are going to do any business on it, you need to be so proficient at it. Okay, right now I'm
Um,
just pursuing my interest because I feel that if you are selling something, you need to be so responsible for it because you will do exactly what customers are requiring. Okay, so right
mhm.
now I'm just doing it with free of mind and I'm feeling so good. Actually, this is something like I'm utilizing my sometimes,
Mhm.
rather like I'm actually avoiding doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
what
I
about you?
yeah, I agree with this, and I believe that any passion when we follow and when we do, though we are not getting that result or whatever, but we feel happy at the end of the day. My passion is to talk with the people, and in this journey, I feel like happy whenever I
Mhm.
converse with a person because I believe that I get to learn a lot of things from every person because every person brings some unique things on the table. Like from today, I got to know that like something about art in Uttarakhand, which people use, make, and sell. So
Mhm.
every time I believe that this is my passion, and when I do, I feel happy because I get a lot of things to learn from it. At the end of these conversations, I guess I'm going to learn a lot of things. So doing something like this always makes us feel happy. But I just want to know, apart from these, what do you like to do in your free time, which makes you feel happy?
Yeah, I already have told you, I think the art. Nowadays, I'm doing that one,
Mhm.
and I love to spend my leisure time with my son. till
Mhm.
1 p.m. I'm completely giving my time to myself only. Okay. I'm trying to do everything like whatever I want to learn.
Mhm.
After 1 p.m., I would be so
Mhm.
busy means because he's so small right now. He's just 4 years old. Okay. He doesn't let me to do something calmly. So he will be around me and scream all the time. So at that time, I can't focus at my learning.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So one of your
What
videos
about
I
you?
have
How do you
seen,
spend?
like one of your video I have seen with Ram, I guess. So
Okay.
where you are
Yeah,
saying
yeah, I
that
have
you
had.
you love to read books. You are
Hmm.
more into books. So can we talk about books? Few books which you
Sure.
like to read. So if you ask me like what kind of book I love to read, basically I love to read fictional book, self-help, and some psychology related book. So what do you think about the psychology related book? Have you ever read any book which is related to psychology?
Okay, so first of all, let me share something about me because I just have made that habit of reading books. Okay,
Mhm.
because it's been so long to me. Maybe I give that reason. I don't know exactly that is the reason or not. Because I completed my education in 2012,
Mhm.
last my diploma course, and I did graduation. And from then, I was, to be very honest, I was not reading any books. And I was like reading whatever reading from online. So
Mhm.
physically holding any book is,
Mhm.
I think, completely different thing. But for avoiding online and the screen time, I thought that okay, let's start to read some books physically. Okay, I although I tried it 2 years, three years back, but I was unable to give my full focus or concentration while reading books for a long time. But recently, I have read two books. So after reading these books, I felt so good. And there are few of another books. Actually, these books are fictional. Okay, I am also thinking to read some psychological book, but right now I'm just into it. Yeah. So
What
these
do you
are
think?
the books.
Mhm.
First one which I have read that is You Can Win, written by Shiv Khera, because of its easy writing or language.
Mhm.
And another one is Alchemist. Recently, I have read Alchemist, The
Mhm.
Alchemist. Yeah. You were
Yes.
asking something?
Yes. What do you think nowadays people are more onto screen? Like they are reading books or anything on a screen rather than having the hard copy in our hand. Earlier it used to be like that. People used to read a lot, like having books in our hand and then reading and then having a highlighter and highlighting the important line or point. Sometimes we get some vocabulary or the idiom and phrase. That things I also love to do. But most of the people nowadays like they're spending their time on screen and they believe that it's more productive than reading a books. So what do you think, how do your time, yeah, like you spend mostly on screen when it comes to reading or listening something, or you also take some time out and just have some time in solitude and just having or picking a book and then reading for some times? It could be anything, books or poetry or whatever
Mm-hmm.
you like to do, or suppose writing too. I think it's been a long time
Mm-hmm.
that I read. I just sat down for a few moments and then I wrote something. Like yesterday, I wrote something. So when I was writing, I felt like lost of words. Though I am doing daily conversations, talking with different learners, but don't you think that this habit of reading, writing, listening is people nowadays like they're spending more time on a screen? So being available virtually, does it decrease our the analytical thinking? Because when we sit and when we have to write something, suppose a four lines poetry you are going to write, so it takes some time to think. Nowadays, like I am more into like, even though I need to know a little things, I go on chat gpt because I feel it very comfortable. Okay, chat gpt can give me answer. Why do I need to put pressure on our mind? So we as a human being in this era, in this technological era, it is boon and bane, both the things are there, right? So don't you think that's it's decreasing our thinking? We are not putting pressure on our thinking and we are not putting our putting our thoughts on the table, rather
Efforts.
we are
Hmm.
spending an efforts,
Yeah.
yes, and we are more on the screen. What do you think? What is your
Mm-hmm.
thinking on this thing?
Well, according to me, I would never suggest anyone to read online for a long period of time. But ChatGPT is something different, I feel that. Actually, what I was talking about reading online, I used to search about some biography about some celebrities or something which I like. Earlier, I used to watch Big Boss a lot. Okay, so my husband suggests me so many things. So he suggested me that if you are liking Big Boss, so why don't you search something about their character in English? So I used to search
Yeah.
it online on Google. Then
Mhm.
I would learn something about them. So I would always say to people that don't read like this, because on Google you would see so many links over there, and at a certain period of time you will definitely get distracted. Okay, and you will go on another page and you will forget what you were exactly doing. But on ChatGPT, I feel that ChatGPT is so great. I feel ChatGPT is my personal teacher, to be very honest, because I always nowadays actually I'm trying to improve my English through storytelling. So I gave some words to ChatGPT, and that writes a story using those words. So that is quite beneficial because there is no option to be distracted, right?
Yes,
So we can
yes,
learn ChatGPT from so many things actually. And yes, earlier we used to hold books physically. That is also good. Actually, that is the best thing, because right now what I do whenever I get interested while reading books, I feel in no times how, where is 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know. Time flies actually like this.
yes.
I don't
Mhm.
know about it. And I highlight some words and some sentences as well that I don't understand easily. And after reading one chapter, I try to search search exact meaning of that one.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
in this way, I'm trying to learn, and I would definitely, if someone is asking me, I would definitely suggest this thing, because I would only suggest the same thing which I am doing,
Yes,
which I am actually doing.
yes. I think everybody who is using ChatGPT, like pretty much
Mhm.
confident about the fact that they are gonna believe on this fact that there is less distraction on ChatGPT rather than YouTube.
Mhm.
Something I
Yeah.
want to know, and if I'm going on YouTube, I don't know when I landed on some other pages, some other videos. Then 1 hour later, I realized I had to search this, and I'm watching a English
Yes.
conversational
It
videos.
happens.
Oh, because we like a lot of things, no? Maybe we
Yeah,
like
yeah.
news, political news,
Uh-huh.
sports, a lot of things. And I realized I come on YouTube to search something related to my academy, and I'm watching a conversational video since 40 minutes. But when we go to on ChatGPT,
Mhm.
ChatGPT is very specified and concise. Whatever you're going to search, that's the only thing he's
Yeah.
going to reply you. So this is one of the good thing you
Mhm.
told me. Also, you said another thing that you give ChatGPT award, and on the basis of that, you try to do storytelling. So I have taken a challenge of 100 day on my channel, though I'm not consistent to be very honest, where I'm going to
Mhm.
like make one video, and in that video I would try to do storytelling because I want this thing to improve in me. Sometimes when I come in front of camera and when I have to explain something, I face problem. We as a human being, I think this is the learning journey where we learn in the process. It is not something like that one day you will sit and you are going to learn within a day or within a month. So I've taken this challenge to see myself in 100 days how far I was and how far I have come. So I also do things like that. Okay, I go to on ChatGPT and I say, ChatGPT, give me for today's content. I want to speak for 1 minute. I have taken this challenge for 1 minute daily. So he gives
Mhm.
something, any topic. It could be motivational, inspirational, or anything like self-help. So I
Mhm.
try to recall the words or the sentences, and then I try to speak in front of camera. But I have seen, the moment I dropped your mail, I go to on your channel and I've seen that you are telling me the important tips and tricks related to how to be a smart storyteller. And I think you are good at it.
Mhm.
So can you just tell me like how to be a great storyteller? According to you, what do you think? What is your opinion on it?
Okay. All right. So let me tell you something about myself as from like about my channel as well. I
Mhm.
had also started a challenge. I would say that was challenge for 30 days. But yes, exactly the same thing. Somehow I'm also unable to be consistent at that. But every day I think about it. and I feel that I am tackling with the situation. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the same thing is happening with me. And one day I came across a reel where that reel was telling about what the consistency is exactly. See, there are so many people and they have their own pace, I feel that. And consistency is like, suppose today you have uploaded one video, okay, and you learned about it and you felt great, and you must be, I know that you must be feeling so great after uploading a video, and especially when you are learning something, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So same thing is happening with me. Suppose one day I uploaded one video and second day I wouldn't be able to upload any video somehow,
Mm-hmm.
but I am still feeling by sitting at home that I have to learn this thing. Whether I'm not posting any video, but I am learning something new every day. So this is
Yeah.
the thing. Maybe today I'm giving 100% to my channel, and another day I will give 10%, another day 20%. But I truly hoping that there would be one day when I will become so fluent and confident. I would say being fluent is not everything. According to me, you must be a confident speaker. Okay, whenever you the situation you are feeling, you need to have that confident when you are able to articulate the thoughts clearly, and
Mm-hmm.
you must be feeling confident within. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, this
Yeah.
is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were telling me about how to tell a story. Well, till now, I don't consider myself a very perfect at this. Okay, this is the same thing which I told you, that if you are giving any words to ChatGPT and learning how to tell a story using these words, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm practicing for that, then definitely I would be confident while telling the story. And the same thing I'm doing. And if you are doing it regularly for at least for 30 days, and definitely you will feel more confident about it. So this is the thing. I think this is so easy, but every learner need that guidance from someone, because someone told me how to do this. I
Mm-hmm.
have done so many videos with English Yari, and one of the tutors from English Yari told me that you should do like this. And apart from this, he told me that you have to give some commands to ChatGPT, that ChatGPT become a teacher for me, for
Mm-hmm.
today only. Okay, you have to practice with some sentences. Give sentences to ChatGPT, and okay, ChatGPT will give you one sentence, and he will ask you again that, Minakshi, repeat this same sentence with me. And after that, I'm repeating the same sentence. So I think this is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this way, someone
Uh,
can learn.
Voice version is also good, like talking to the chat GPT in English. So that is also the another
Hmm.
feature which I cherish a lot, and I feel good whenever I talk to chat GPT in English. So like,
Yeah.
why I asked you about like storytelling, I think if you are into YouTube, and like we both share the same common ground, like we both upload conversational videos and we are into communication and
Hmm.
spoken English. So being a good storyteller is the very important thing. It is one of the most, the vital aspect that we need to come in mind. So I'm on the verge of feeling that, I have enough words. I read books also on and off, not very consistent manner, but when it comes to articulate thoughts in a wider manner, like I want to explain things more deeper and deeper, but it's sometimes challenging in front of camera. So I have taken this challenge not just only to upload videos, at the very same time, it is helping me to gain, to gather information. Suppose I have taken this like 100-day challenge. So in this way, suppose I'm saying ChatGPT, now today is the day 15, and give me a topic and also give me the information regarding that, because I want to speak for 1 minute.
Hmm.
So he is giving me a topic. Suppose the subject name is the art of letting go. Okay. So the art of letting go, he's giving me content for 1 minute. Another day I search, he's giving me the content for the art of saying no, how to feel gratitude. So he's giving me content. Now I am what I'm doing.
Hmm.
I'm just recalling those sentences. I'm getting some vocabulary at
Hmm.
the very same time. So
Yeah.
I'm also learning. My storytelling is also becoming better, because before speaking in front of camera, I'm practicing. in solitude,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm speaking in front of camera and then I'm uploading. So in this way I got to know that if though you are not reading books, but if you're doing this kind of things on the daily basis with ChatGPT, you can have feel that you are improving. Because I felt that though I have done
Yes.
just like I think 20 days max I have done, but I felt so good that okay, I got to know a lot of things, like how to say no to somebody and how to feel gratitude in our
Mm-hmm.
day-to-day life. If you're facing procrastination, how you can just avoid it. So these are the
Mm-hmm.
things I got to know from ChatGPT, which I don't think that I would ever get to know from YouTube or from somebody else. Yeah, there are tutor, because you take classes from English, right? I have not taken any classes from any tutor or anybody like that. What do you think if somebody do not have this, what we can say, this kind of thing, they can take classes from any tutor, how can they learn English, especially spoken English, with the help of ChatGPT? Is this possible?
Okay, with the help of ChatGPT. Okay. Actually, at the moment when you were saying that I'm able to learn so many things from ChatGPT. Why? Because you are learning the thing, whatever you are thinking at the moment, and
Mhm.
whatever you are thinking, you are trying to ask ChatGPT. Okay. So
Mhm.
you are actually holding the conversation according to yourself with ChatGPT.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
that's how you are learning. Because
Yeah.
whenever you are learning something, the mental peace should be there as well as the happiness. And you
Yep.
are feeling so happy whenever you are discussing the thing exactly what you are thinking in your mind.
Have you noticed one thing?
Yeah.
Though we
So
are
what
doing,
to ChatGPT?
I was saying, whenever we are like, even though we are doing a mistake, ChatGPT always admiring us, keep motivating us. Ki, you're doing great, Shravan. You're doing
Yes.
great. No issue. You
Mm-hmm.
done very well.
Mm-hmm.
So it make me feel very happy. Oh my God, he's just admiring me for my efforts. So it felt also very happy. I felt very happy. But sometimes we as a human being are very strict to be traditional. We don't want to learn anything from a new technology because people believe it's the new technology, whether it would be the best thing to learn English or not. So there are people who believe in this traditional method. Okay, I have to learn first grammar, then I have to learn, then I will complete all the grammar portion, and then I will start speaking. But they don't
Mm-hmm.
adapt to the new situation. Like if there is chances to learn with ChatGPT, how can't you? I mean, with ChatGPT, you can talk to like hours and hours in free of cost. There is features like that.
Yes.
One vocabulary you can learn from there. One sentence you can learn from there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about
Mm-hmm.
people, whether people are utilizing it or not. Who will utilize, they will go far away in life, isn't it?
Yeah, I think exactly. I feel that. I
Mhm.
think many of learners don't know about it. I feel that
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
sometimes they actually underestimate, I think, the power of ChatGPT or learning from it,
Mhm.
maybe.
Mhm.
But once they learn something from it, definitely they will pursue this kind of habit with them, with learning ChatGPT. I feel that. And yes, you just told me that whenever we are giving our sentence, and actually, what I do, I give my own sentence to ChatGPT and ask to that please correct this version grammatically and with simple some at first time some simple version. Okay, give me simple version so that I can understand it. After that, I ask for intermediate and advanced level. So in this way, I'm learning, and I feel that yes, this is quite beneficial for anyone, or especially for me. It's being so
Yeah,
great.
yeah. This
Yeah.
is I think this is the great way to, like, there are people who are like upper intermediate or intermediate advanced and they want to enhance their
Mm-hmm.
label. For them, this is the good way, because suppose I am speaking a simple sentence, I'm happy, and I want to sound like
Mm-hmm.
intermediate or advanced. So I can ask ChatGPT and he can give me so many ways to improve this. You can say I'm over the moon, you can say I'm
Mm-hmm.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, so like this. So you can, this is the very best way to do this, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use it. Though I never did
Mm-hmm.
this, like sometimes I feel like this. Suppose I'm saying I feel this thing in me that I always use so a lot in my conversation. So is there any alternative that I can say?
Hmm.
So when I search on ChatGPT, he give me so many words. Okay, you can use therefore, you can use since, you can use this, that, and maybe you can replace it with your pauses. What do you think? I mean,
Exactly.
about being blank sometimes when we face to a new speaker and we go blank and we are like nothing in our mind, like we go into zero space. Does
Mm-hmm.
it ever happen to you? Like in this conversation, the moment I joined this season, I'm feeling this because I was very in a hurry. Then I, in 5 minutes, I have just opened my laptop, did everything, and just set up the things. I don't think.
I motivate like I'm continuing the thing, or nowadays I'm conversing with so many people. And yes, after every session, definitely I feel that I could have spoken this in this way, and I should have done this, that. So I feel in every conversation with every co-learners, I'm learning something new, and I'm trying to articulate my thoughts clearly. And I feel that in my next conversation, I will speak this correctly, which I have made in my previous conversation. I feel that. And I feel that every conversation is a learning session for me, because I consider myself a learner. And yes, many times with tutors as well, I felt blank. Okay. Especially because when I started my conversation, initially, few videos, I felt totally blank. I actually, what was happening with me, if any tutor was speaking in front of me, okay, and I was just framing the sentences in my mind, and because of that, I was like doing some I was making mistakes exactly in those sentences which I want to say. So
Yes.
yes, I did blunder actually. So
Yes.
in so many videos. But I feel that this is the exact way of learning. But yes,
Yeah.
I can see that I have improved something. I am from this level to this level now. I want to be there. Yes, I'm trying for that.
Yeah, I also see with the lens of learning every conversation I do, and I feel like that we
Uh-huh.
should embrace it. This is how we human beings mind works. We're not a robot, we're not a machine where we are not doing
Mm-hmm.
any kind of
Yeah.
mistakes. Though machines
Mm-hmm.
are also doing mistakes. There is,
Yes, I
isn't
know.
it? And we
Uh-huh.
as a human
Yeah.
being put ourselves in such a place that okay, I have to be very perfect. I don't know why this kind of
Mm-hmm.
mindset, though we know that perfectionism is not all about this in this world, but still we felt
Mm-hmm.
in our mind okay, I have to be very very perfect. But yeah, I think it's also a time
Mm-hmm.
taken process where you are going to train your mind to not to be perfect. Just
Yes.
put your 100%. Articulate
Yes.
improvement
Yeah,
will be
every
there.
learner, actually, any learner, whoever wants to learn this language, they need to train their mind first of all.
Yeah,
Okay, need to train. There are so many sentences they need to train for that you are going to make mistake. You will have some fear naturally. It's
yeah.
not like we can stop it. Okay, it will come naturally. So we can't hold it, but
Mhm.
we have to face it. That
But
is the solution only.
there is another thing also, na, Meenakshi ma'am, that we are
Yeah.
not planned for this season. Okay, this is the
Uh-huh.
things we have to talk in a season. It like a random and
Mm-hmm.
spontaneous conversation that we are doing. Whatever coming in our mind, we are
Yeah.
just speaking. And so there will be chances that we are going to do mistakes, and we accepted this mistake. I mean, I accepted publicly that I don't say that I'm a confident speaker, I'm a great speaker, I am very good at English. I'm learning it. That's what I say.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I
also
think you,
learning.
yeah. So I think it's about to end our session. We have very less time to wind up.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any question that
Mm-hmm.
you like to ask, or we should wrap up?
Right now, I don't have any question, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping for another conversation as well.
Yeah.
So then I will be asking.